Welcome to Asian Yesterday. The short drama world was consumed by discussions surrounding Wang Yi's statement about depression, yet by today the conversation had already shifted elsewhere, raising a troubling question about modern entertainment culture. How long does public attention truly last? The online world now moves like a high-speed train racing through an endless landscape, where one dramatic scene disappears before viewers have fully absorbed it, only to be replaced by another spectacle demanding immediate attention. As debates erupted over Wang Yi's explanation for stepping away from work, audiences quickly divided into opposing camps. Some believed that personal struggles were being used as a shield against criticism, while others argued that compassion should come before judgment. Yet before either side could establish a lasting narrative, another storyline emerged and captured the spotlight. A new lead actor entered the conversation, and almost instantly public attention migrated toward fresh sensibilities, fresh chemistry, and fresh excitement. The speed of that transition revealed something fascinating about the short drama industry. In a world driven by constant novelty, does emotional attachment have enough time to become permanent? A similar pattern unfolded around day and night. Once Zhai Yiying cited personal reasons for stepping away from the project, the explanation created a mixture of disappointment and understanding among fans. Many felt sympathy for HR's situation, others found comfort in the belief that future opportunities still remained open. Then came Zhai Yiying, stepping into a role under enormous pressure. Some viewers argued that the original flavor of the character had disappeared, others welcomed the change, believing that a new performer might bring unexpected energy and depth. Watching audience reactions felt remarkably similar to opening a mystery box. Would the result become a treasured surprise or an unforgettable disappointment? The answer, as always, depended entirely on what happened next. When these two events are viewed together, a larger picture begins to emerge. The short drama industry operates according to rules very different from those of traditional television. Budgets are tighter, production cycles are shorter, margins for error are smaller. Most importantly, patience is almost non-existent. When a problem appears, productions rarely have the luxury of waiting. Instead, replacement often becomes the fastest and most practical solution. Actors change, schedules change, creative directions change, the story moves forward regardless. This environment has created a unique culture of rapid adaptation. Audiences have become accustomed to seeing new faces arrive almost overnight. The emotional investment that once lasted months or years can now be redirected within days. A beloved pairing captures attention, a new pairing arrives, the cycle repeats. In this system, sweetness becomes currency, and whoever delivers the strongest emotional response often wins the audience's affection. Yet beneath this efficiency lies a more complicated question: what happens to emotional memory when everything becomes replaceable? The industry's remarkable speed generates opportunities for newcomers. Fresh talent can rise quickly, unexpected stars can emerge from nowhere, creative experimentation becomes easier. However, every advantage seems to come with a hidden cost as replacement becomes more common. Does the audience's connection to characters become weaker as trends accelerate? Does emotional depth struggle to revive for creators? These realities demand a more sophisticated approach. Success can no longer depend solely on delivering romantic moments or viral scene. Stories must be designed to withstand uncertainty. Narratives need flexibility. Character arcs need resilience. Conflict must feel meaningful enough to survive casting changes, production delays, and shifting market conditions. The strongest projects are not necessarily those with the sweetest moments. They are the ones capable of preserving emotional continuity even when circumstances change. At the same time, the industry increasingly requires stronger foundations. Creative decisions benefit industry. Analysis helps identify audience behavior. Reliable data provides insight into viewer retention and engagement. Thoughtful planning creates stability in an environment often defined by instability. Rather than reacting to every crisis, successful productions prepare for disruption before it arrives. Contingency plans become part of storytelling itself. Alternative narrative pathways become creative assets rather than emergency solutions. Equally important is maintaining credibility. Compliance, responsible communication, and respect for intellectual property are no longer optional considerations. In a competitive environment where public scrutiny can emerge at any moment, sustainable growth depends upon trust as much as popularity. Yet despite all these strategic concerns, the audience remains the center of the equation. Viewers return not because of industry structures or production schedules. They return because they are searching for another emotional spark, the promise of the next unforgettable scene, the possibility of another character who feels real, the anticipation of a story capable of surprising them once again. Perhaps that explains why memories fade so quickly. The audience is not necessarily abandoning the past. They are simply chasing the feeling that the future might deliver something even more exciting. And it may be the greatest challenge facing the short drama industry today. How can creators balance speed with substance? How can they embrace constant innovation without sacrificing emotional permanence? How can every replacement become an evolution rather than merely a substitution? The future may belong not to the productions that move fastest, but to those that understand how to make viewers care for longer, because in a world obsessed with the next episode, the most valuable achievement may not be creating another moment of excitement. He may be creating a story that remains in the audience's heart long after the screen goes dark. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.